Welcome to the In Pursuit of Meaning video series on applied Jungian psychology. This video is about the Jungian definition of complexes. In this video we will be explaining what a complex is, give examples of a complex, and talk about how complexes affect you. The concept of complexes is central to Jung's psychological system. Complexes are a group of feelings, ideas, beliefs and desires that cluster together. They usually have a similar intention and are associatively linked. The complexes we are referring to are psychological complexes, but for the purpose of an example, let us look at a collective complex. A group of men gather at a friend's house to watch sport on TV, drink copious amounts of beer, and have a barbecue afterwards. This we could call a typical Saturday afternoon sport and barbecue complex, associated activities coming together around a central theme. There are many different types of complexes. A few examples are talents, attractions, relationships, associations, professional orientation, and neuroses. Let's consider romance as one example. Each one of us has a particular complex around romance. Your ideas, feelings, desires, expectations all have a definite quality, and you perceive specific ideas, images and actions to be romantic. When you are in love, you find that you behave in a certain way. This behavior is largely unconscious. You are not consciously choosing to behave that way. For example, your idea of romance may be dining at an expensive restaurant, or alternatively, making love passionately on the beach. Furthermore, the complex may be largely positive or negative. You may associate romance with a happy ending, getting married and spending the rest of your life happily ever after, or perhaps to you, romance is a brief moment of happiness and passion, only to be shattered by abandonment and heartache. Neither of these are conscious choices, rather they are unconscious expectations. Yet you may find that this complex often anticipates the outcome of events. Complexes group together in your unconscious to form separate autonomous personalities which have their own agendas and wait for an opportunity to take control of the situation when consciousness is lowered. You may have had this experience on occasion when you have drunk too much alcohol, or are extremely emotional or stressed, or anything that similarly lowers consciousness. I am sure that all of us at one time or another have had the experience of being overwhelmed by a complex, and said afterwards to ourselves, "I don't know what came over me. I wasn't myself." Now admittedly it was you, but it was a specific aspect of you normally repressed which emerged at that moment. However, that aspect of your personality is not an integrated part of the ego personality, and in a sense you are correct when you say, "I wasn't myself." These experiences can be very upsetting. Often a lot of damage is caused, and in extreme cases they can even be dangerous. The goal of Jungian psychology is to bring about an integration of these complexes into a cohesive whole under the governance of the conscious ego. For more videos in this series, go to www.inpursuitofmeaning.com and sign up for the newsletter.